Hey everyone, I'm Salem Ilese, and today I'm going to be sharing 5 things that I love. Enjoy! My favorite thing in fashion is probably oversized vintage jackets. I really love old racing jackets, like NASCAR jackets, or the ones, like I have a SpongeBob jacket. It's very oversized and it has SpongeBob's face on the back. I find it funny. But yeah, really any oversized, comfortable jacket. I just think it makes any outfit. I definitely love 90s fashion. I thrift a lot, so I feel like that's kind of where that comes from. I also, I've inherited a bunch of my mom's clothes. So I have her jeans, a bunch of her old shirts, her dresses, and those are some of my favorite pieces to wear. My fashion icon is probably Rachel from Friends. I just love all of her outfits. That also explains the 90s thing. She was always so stylish, and that's probably my favorite show also. My must-have skincare item is definitely sunscreen. I have a tinted SPF moisturizer that I use every day. It's 45 SPF. I never go outside without it just because my skin is super sensitive to the sun, so I burn very quickly. I feel like I tend to collect lip gloss, but that's only because I always lose it. I find lip glosses in every single bag that I have from years ago, so I just keep on buying new ones. I have 2 pets. I have a bearded dragon named Lil Cow and a dog named Bowie. I'm a huge Bowie fan. I love his music. My dad is probably the biggest Bowie fan ever to exist, so I kind of grew up listening to his music. And now I definitely have a better appreciation for it than I did when I was 10. When I was 10, I was like, stop playing that dad music. And now I'm like, I love Bowie. Bowie in general, he is definitely a mischievous one. He's adorable, so we let him get away with way too much, but he really likes to steal all of my clothes. So honestly, I have to be very neat. It's kind of a blessing because I'm not like the most organized person. I always have like piles of clothes in my room. They're always clean, but they're just, all over, and I can't do that anymore because Bowie just steals them and then runs away and hides them places. It's very funny. I'll find a random sock like in between my couch every other day. I started using TikTok around the same time that Matt at Disney started blowing up on the app. I hadn't really used it much before, and I saw that the sound was doing really well, and I was like, you know what? It's my song. I should probably make a TikTok to it. So I think the first TikTok I made, one of the first I made, was to Matt at Disney, and it was on my birthday, and I think I was just lip syncing to it in the car, and I had a little 21 tiara on because I was turning 21, and it did pretty well. It got 40,000 views overnight, and I was like, wow, I should keep on posting, and the rest is history. I've been posting ever since. I think if I was only allowed to use one, I would definitely choose TikTok. I love talking to people on TikTok. I feel like TikTok is just full of the absolute nicest people ever. At least my followers are always so sweet to me, and they have the best comments. And I really enjoy reading everything people write and responding. And I just think that app is brilliant at sucking you in. I could spend so long on the For You page and just be laughing the whole entire time. I don't really know how I got started writing. Honestly, it was very natural. My parents say that I just sang about everything I was doing at all times. They knew that I was in a bad mood if I wasn't singing something. So that love of music naturally progressed into writing my own songs. Growing up, I really wanted to be Norah Jones. I wanted to be an acoustic singer-songwriter artist. And I played guitar, ukulele, piano. I would only write ballads, and they were all very emo and sad, but I wasn't a very sad kid. So I'm not really sure where that like turmoil came from, but I'd play open mic nights every Monday in my hometown, and I couldn't really play guitar, but I would try. And then I went to Berklee College of Music and discovered that pop existed. The most important thing for me in writing songs is probably the lyrics and the concept. I usually start with a concept or a title. I keep a list of inspiring things on my phone. I have for years, so the list is very long by now, and the ideas at the top are definitely not as good as the ones at the bottom. But I usually bring those into sessions and talk about what I want to say in the song. I feel like if I know what I want the message to be, getting there is the easy part for me. Also I just really enjoy writing lyrics. I think it's so fun. Definitely, yeah. I think as a woman, feminism is always at the forefront of my mind, and it was definitely something we talked about in the session. Writing songs with, a bigger meaning at the core of them is always tricky in a pop sense because you want to make it digestible for the listener and not preachy. So I'm really glad that people have, gotten that message out of the song because it's definitely something I intended, but I'm happy that it wasn't, too in your face. I definitely want to keep on growing and changing as an artist. I think that's really important. And I love experimental music, especially when the production is a little left of center. I love having weird sounds in the backtrack. And I want to play around with different genres. I love rock. Alternative rock is my favorite thing to listen to ever, but I don't write a lot of it, so I'd love to try doing that more. Hi Japan, thank you so much for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'm wishing you well, and I can't wait to visit you guys soon. Bye!